What's up, everybody? Finally, it's Friday. Let me tell you something. This episode is just the level of drama that I needed for a Cliffhanger Friday. This is what I've been waiting for all week. This episode was amazing. Duke, Robin, the whole thing blew my fucking mind. But it didn't surprise me in a way that he wasn't really Duke. It did not fucking surprise me. But I get to that in a minute. Um, okay. This courtroom BS today was downright funny, and it just needs this non. It was just nonsense with this courtroom. I know everybody cannot stand Diane right now, or are not on Diane's side, or is not on Diane's side because of her choosing to represent Connie. Let me say this: I agree wholeheartedly with Diane. Everybody deserves representation. Everybody. I mean, come on. She represented the mob, for crying out loud. They've done way worse things than Connie has done. Trust me. Sonny and them kill people all the time. I mean, if you want to count the body count, I think Sonny's will be a little bit more than Connie's, or anybody's for that matter. It's just like ridiculous how many people have literally turned on Diane because of this. Everybody deserves fucking representation, whether you like it or not. She represented Sonny and nobody said shit. Come on now, she represented Sonny for like what, 5 years? And he's as criminal as they come. But don't nobody say shit. Come on now. Don't be a hypocrite. Anyway, Diane was the shit in that courtroom. Let me tell you something. She owned Alexis' ass in that courtroom like she owns any other attorney in that courtroom. She owns asses. She puts boots to asses is what she does. In her case, she puts her Jimmy Choos to ashes. Whatever you want to call the shoes that she wears. Because I'm sure they're expensive. Diane, that's always going to be my girl. I don't give a fuck. She's savvy. She's smart. She gets it done. And let me tell you something. If I was a brilliant attorney as Diane is, I wouldn't give a fuck what the person did. I wouldn't care what my client did. It's my job to represent them the best of my ability. That's what attorney does, and that's what Diane do. And as long as that check clear, that's all that matters. Diane, let me tell you something about Diane Miller. She's all about her money. And I respect the shit out of her for it because I love Diane because of that. She puts her personal feelings aside for her client. I mean, come on, everybody know she's not too fond of Sonny Corinthos. Everybody knows that. But she represented him for 5 years. Why? Because the money. Why else? Diane is all about her money, and I love that about her. She don't let nothing stop her show. She's all about the money, and I love that about Diane. She is a go-getter, and she gets it done. Why you think, now I see why Jason and Sonny have paid her so well over the years. I mean, come on now. This case, I already knew Diane was going to win this case. For one, this case is a fucking walk in a park for Diane. If you think about it, this case is really a walk in the park for her. Because look at all the crimes that she got Jason and Sonny off of all these years. She's a brilliant attorney. This case was nothing to her. She could do this case in her sleep. Come on now. Everybody know that. Diane, come on. Alexis is no match for Diane. Even on Diane's worst day, Alexis still couldn't beat her. It is what it is. But I think, here's my opinion about all of this. Johnny just needs to fucking confess. The only reason why he don't want to confess is because he's afraid Carly and everybody gonna hate him. Hello, dumbass. They already hate you anyway because you married the bitch. You married Connie, so they hate you anyway. Furthermore, either you're gonna be a bitch in jail or you're gonna be somebody's bitch on the street. Either way, you're gonna be somebody's little man bitch. He's already Connie's bitch. So I'm like, what's the point? What's the problem with going to prison and being somebody's little man hub? You already Connie, so what's the difference? You might as well just confess and get this over with. So that way, can't nobody blackmail you no more. You might as well grow some testicles and confess. I was hoping that he would have finally confessed today because it looked like it was about to happen. But he need to just grow some balls and confess to this already and stop being a little bitch. Connie need to take her little ass to Shady Brook somewhere and just get on with it, because it's time for the crazy to be over. Let me say this about the crazy people on the show. I can only do crazy for so long until I get bored. Like I said, I was happy when Heather Weber came to town because she brought some crazy drama to the show. But like I say, it runs its course. The craziness runs its course. It tends to run its course. We already got Carly. That's enough drama to last a lifetime. Helena's coming back, da-da-da-da. So we got enough drama. Connie can go. Sonny is so full of shit asking Diane, why is Diane doing this to him? First of all, Diane's not doing anything to you. She's representing her fucking client, point blank, period. Like she represented your ass all these years. If it wasn't for Diane, Sonny would have went to jail a long fucking time ago. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. Diane has been nothing but loyal to Sonny and Jason and to the whole Corinthos organization. She's been discreet about a lot of things. She's very savvy and very smart. So don't try to sit there and act like Diane has turned evil or something like that. And Alexis talking about what happened to Diane. Nothing happened to Diane. Diane is Diane. She's all about her paper. And that's all that matters, because I'd be the same way. She all about her motherfucking money. And she ain't gonna let nobody stop her from getting her money. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Boo-hoo, cry your fucking tears. Oh well. Go have a drink. Anyway, let's get on to some other business. I love the Anna and Robert scenes. Let me just say this. When they did a flashback, I mean, not Anna and Robert, excuse me, Anna and Mac, sorry. Why do I always get Mac confused with Robert? I know that they're brothers and whatnot, but I always get them confused sometimes. When I'm talking about one or the other, I always get them confused and I say the wrong brother. But anyway, when they did that flashback of Robin at the kitchen table or the thing, reading her book, and Anna was wearing them curls, I just fell out laughing. I was like, wow, Anna and curls. But let me tell you something, that was over 20 years ago, and Anna still looks drop dead gorgeous now. And that was over 20 years ago. Anna looks gorgeous. Even to this day, I think she's 54, 55, and she looks gorgeous. Not like she hasn't aged. Like seriously. She looks gorgeous, and that's a good thing. Because I've seen a lot of 55-year-old women and they don't look shit like Anna. Let me tell you, they look like they 70 rather than 55. They look like they 75. But anyway, Anna looks gorgeous. I can't wait. Finally, this Robin story is moving. Like, finally it's progressing, and I can't wait. Because what I heard is that when Robert comes back, he's going to be the key to all of this. He's about to shut this whole storyline down when he come back, from what I heard. He's about to find out the truth about Duke. I heard that when he comes back. You know what I'm mad about? It's almost Thanksgiving time. Why can't they bring Ethan back? My God, like Ethan was like one of the best parts of the show was Ethan. It's been crazy without Ethan. Like seriously, I've never forgotten about Ethan. Just because I don't talk about him don't mean I forgot about him. But he's one of the best parts of the show. I would like really, they need Ethan back. We need Lucky back. We need them back. Like seriously. This is about to be the first Thanksgiving without them on the show, like in a while. Like we need them back. Anyway, yeah, Duke. Seriously, I knew his ass wasn't Duke. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was not Duke. And Robin put that ass to the ultimate test because she was like about the spaghetti, about the first meal that they ever made, and she said it was spaghetti to test him. I knew when he didn't remember the book that she read when she was a little girl, that tipped her off that he wasn't Duke. I could tell it in her facial expression. She knew he wasn't Duke, so she quizzed his ass real quick. And then when he got that wrong, she knew for a fact he was not Duke. You know who I'm thinking it is? Faison. I'm going with my initial thought. Because at first I was thinking Faison has something to do with Robin being missing. Now I'm positive it got to be Faison, because whoever it was, she was shocked as shit to see him. So I'm guessing Faison. I could be wrong, but I think it's Faison. Goddamn it, it got to be Faison. Anyway, this shit threw me for a loop when he popped that mask off, but I knew it wasn't Duke. I had a gut feeling it was not really Duke. It gotta be fucking Faison. I'm sure it gotta be Faison. Damn it. Anyway, Tracy gagged and all up in the boathouse and stuff, that shit had me rolling. Tracy, it's about time somebody shut her ass up, because I'm about sick of her. Now, let me just say this about this AJ, Michael, Carly back in the day situation. Let me just say this. That shit happened back in 1997. So, it happened back in 97. So, the thing is, seeing how it happened back in 97, it needs to be done and over with. In my personal opinion, that needs to be done and it needs to be over with. That whole storyline needs to be done and over with. I mean, not the storyline, but they just need to stop bringing up the past, because the past is the past, and that happened back in 97. Even though Michael is, what, 20, 21 now? So on the show, it actually happened back in 92 or 91, but in real life, it actually happened in 97. So, 15, you know, it's been 15 years since all that happened. So, my initial thought about this is they need to nip this in the bud. I think I'm allowing, like, seriously, I think it's good that AJ is telling Michael the whole truth about Carly, Sonny, and everything that happened back then, because it's time for Michael to know. But after he knows the truth, be done with the past. Be done with it. No more talk about 97 or what happened back in the day. No more talk about AJ shooting Allen. It's all water under the bridge today. This is 2012, almost 2013. It's time for all that to be done. Carly, who the fuck do Carly Corinthos-quartermaine, Alcazar, Corinthos think she is? Corinthos. Who does she think she is? Like, seriously. Walking up in a Quartermaine mansion like she motherfucking owned the place. This is what I can't stand about this bitch. She walk around Port Charles like she own everybody fucking house. Bitch, take your rat tattooey ass to the Metro Court or whatever and go sip your champagne. The fuck? Get out of here. Like, who is she to question Monica? I'm glad Monica tore into her ass. And trust me, from what I heard, this ain't the first time Monica is going to tear into that ass on Carly, because I heard next week she going to tear into her ass again, and I can't wait. I'm glad Monica called her a conniving bitch, because I'm like, yes, she is a conniving bitch, a conniving whore. She's bitter, just a despicable person. She paints AJ as such an evil person, yet you were banging your mother's husband back in the day, Tony Jones. So who the hell do you think you are? Carly wasn't nothing but a whore back in the day. That's all she was. Like, she's still a little whore today. Come on now. You slept with Sonny 4 years ago while you were married to Jax just to get Sonny to sign custody over to you. How despicable and low can you be? Talking about AJ was his father. Talking about Jason was his father. And Sonny is his father. Do that make you proud to sit there and say pretty much Michael got 3 fathers? Is that making you proud? Pretty much Michael had 4 fathers, if that's what you want to call it. Because Tony, AJ, Jason, and Sonny. So pretty much he had 4, and you can count Jax as 5 because of the step parent. So bitch, do that make you happy that you're known as a popper? That you're a bed hopper? Do that make you proud? Seriously, Carly? Get yourself. The fuck is wrong with this bitch? Like, seriously, that makes her really proud to sit there and say that. First of all, you might as well X Sonny out the picture, because Jason was more of a father to Michael than Sonny was, and AJ never even got a chance to be Michael's father. There's endless possibilities. Had Michael actually grown up a Quartermaine, I think his life would be a hell of a lot better than it is today. He would have never went to prison. He would have never got raped in prison. He would have never got shot. Half the shit that he would have never got kidnapped. Half the shit that happened to him would have never happened if Carly was a more responsible parent and she actually acted like an adult. But instead she wanted to act like a little money-grubbing whore, and that's what happened. Your kids got hurt in the process because all you cared about was spreading your legs to the highest bidder. That's all she cared about. And that's why she's in the predicament that she's in today. I don't feel bad for Carly, and I cannot wait. I hope Michael X's her ass out of his life. I pray to God that he do so, because I am sick and tired of her conniving ass. Anyway, today, like I said, it was a great ass episode. I loved every second of it. The best cliffhanger. I cannot wait for this Robin storyline to be done and over with, and for Faison, I'm saying it is Phase. It got to be Faison, because who else could it be? I cannot wait for this to be done, over with. It got to be Faison. I'm sorry, but damn it, it got to be Faison. I'm sorry, because if it ain't Duke, it's Faison. God damn it. What about that dude that they said that died, that got shot, and that wasn't really Duke? I forgot his name. Jamie, whatever his name is. Do remind me if y'all remember. Remember he was a Duke lookalike back then, and he supposedly died in Anna's arms when Duke got shot, supposedly. So maybe it's him. Did he even know Robin back? I don't even know who this. I don't know, but I'm guessing Faison. I'm sticking with Faison. Damn it. But yeah, let me say this. I hope AJ can be redeemed, and he goes back to the way he used to be, running ELQ and sticking to being a good person this time around. Because like I said, I don't want to, be on his side if he hasn't changed and he's a psychopath. But it is what it is. I just hope that him and Michael get to have some father-son time. You know what would be funny? If Michael changes his last name to Quartermaine again. That would put Sonny in his place. Oh, I forgot to talk about Dante and Lulu. Oh my God, I was about to stop this video and I forgot to talk about Dante. Anyway. I agree with Dante though. How his family members are and how Lulu family members are should not reflect them as people. They're their own person. Lulu and Dante are their own people. They're not their mother and fathers. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have to pay for the mistakes that their family made. Well, excluding Laura and Olivia, of course, because of their mental illness, and you can't really blame them for that. But as far as Sonny and Luke are concerned, you can't blame them for that. Come on now. You can't blame them for her father being a con artist and his father being an alleged mob boss. You can't blame him for that. You can't blame none of them for that. That doesn't reflect on how good of parents that they could be. That don't, like, seriously. But since Lulu decided to lie on the test, on the application, now everybody knows, that it's a lie. Nobody's going to choose them as adoptive parents. So, I feel bad for them on that note. But I do agree with what somebody said yesterday. Somebody commented me yesterday and told me that Dante and Lulu, they need some drama in their life. Like, maybe Dante hooking up with another woman or Lulu hooking up with another man. Possibly, I don't know. But what if Dylan came back? I know Scott, I would not like Dylan right now if he came back, because Scott Clifton would not be playing Dylan, because Scott Clifton is on The Bold and the Beautiful in LA. Well, they're all in LA, so he's on The Bold and the Beautiful though. So I doubt Dylan will be coming back as Scott. I doubt Scott will be coming back as Dylan. But what if Dylan came back and him and Lulu started to reconnect? Maybe, something happened, or Brooklyn could come back and seduce Dante again. That was good last year. You know how Carly brought Brooklyn back in to seduce Dante. That was some good drama for Dante and Lulu. But we need some drama in their marriage, because I'm still pissed that they ruined Jason and Sam's marriage but didn't touch Dante and Lulu marriage. That's not fair. And I've always been a little bitter about that, because that's not fair. If you're gonna fuck with Jason and Sam marriage before it even begun, how come you can't do the same to Dante and Lulu? It's only fair and it's only right. Jason and Sam, like, they were going through problems right after their honeymoon, after that Franco debacle, and they've been having problems ever since then. They just now cleared up their problems, and it was far too late for them to fix. Like, they fixed the problem, but it was too late for them to really be a family. And I feel like that's a little fucked up. But I hope the writers buck up and do something about Dante and Lulu, and throw some good drama their way. But I do hope that before the drama starts, they actually do get their baby, little Rocco. That remind me of Mariah Carey baby. Didn't she name one of her kids Moroccan or something like that after somebody, or Monroe? I think she named her daughter Monroe and her son Morocco or Moroccan. People in these names. But I just hope that they do have little Rocco or whatever they decide to name their daughter, if they had one. But I do know that they're gonna go with the surrogacy thing, so you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I hope everybody have a great weekend. I know I will, and I'll see everybody on Monday for a continuation. I'm out. See y'all Monday.